I listened to this story yesterday off YouTube, from a dude named Bill Feasy. I don't know if y'all follow him, but he dropped real good information and he puts you on game. Long story short, it was about two dudes that grew up together. Let's just call them Lil J and Lil D. Lil D and Lil J been knowing each other since they were children. Lil D has a child by Lil J's sister, so they're pretty close. Anyway, these dudes are locked up together, and Lil D is upset with Lil J because Lil J is now trying to join a gang. And Lil D is like, why would you do that, bro? Like, stand on your own too. You don't need no gang. So the people that got love for Lil D is trying to tell him, like, bro, you gotta let grown men be grown men. And Lil D like, nah, man, I gotta keep it 100 with my brother. And so one of the old heads in the jail, that in the prison that was locked up, was like, bro, you can't keep it 100 all the time, man. It might cost you your life. It was like sometimes you gotta just keep it 85. Tell somebody your concerns. After that, you let it be. You wash your hands with it. Lil D was like, nah, man, nah. He ain't even like that. I can't let him, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, Lil J is starting to act a little funny towards Lil D because he's starting to see Lil D is opposing what he's trying to do. But that's his brother, they grew up together. So um I guess word gets back to the members of that organization that Lil J is trying to join, that Lil D has some issues with what's going on. And so they confront Lil D about putting his mouth in their business. Naturally, Lil D stand on all 10 and he's like, yo, I ain't going for nothing. And Lil J, this what you want to be a part of? Come on, bro, this me. You gonna let them niggas talk like that to me, bro? You want to be a part of this? Lil J is still set on what he's gonna do, but Lil D is standing on his toes. So I guess Lil D and some of the other guys, they get into it, and Lil J just stands there, but nothing happens. They just, it gets serious in those type of places, and um, it kind of dies down for a couple hours, and then Lil D is standing out in front of his dorm or whatever, and he sees Lil J walking up to him real slow. So Lil D equips himself with what he needs to equip himself with, and starts talking to his brother like, yo, look, I don't know what these people done put in your head and gas you up to do, but you better chill out, bro. So Lil J like shaking his head, and then you can hear bro telling us that somebody is yelling across the dorm like, Lil J, flip this, you feel me? Like, get him, flip him. And Lil D like, oh, this what's going on. So he pulls out his his uh his utensil. And so Lil J still there shaking, like you could tell he contemplating what's going on. And the people are still screaming, yo, Lil J, flip his ass, like get him. And so Lil J is like contemplating life right now because this is his brother, but this is the people he is choosing to do his time with. So he slowly pulls out his utensil, but he's hesitant still. So Lil D sees that Lil J ain't about it. He know he ain't about it, and he can't believe his brother let him rock like that. He decides to turn his attention to the other people that's walking up behind Lil J, encouraging him to do some harm to him. So anyway, long story short, man, it pops off. It gets bad. And Lil D starts getting attacked by these other members. And Lil J at first is just standing there because he's in shock. And then all of a sudden something switches in his head and he goes and helps Lil D from the people that are attacking him, which are the people that he is trying to affiliate himself with. Naturally, they turn on him too, and they try to down bad these dudes. You know what I mean? I'm using Bill Feasy word down bad. Long story short, it didn't end well for Lil D. Lil D lost his life that day in that arena, in that situation. Lil J lived. Um, but I just thought that was something to bring to y'all attention. How do you handle when you love somebody, you see them doing something wrong, but you can't stop them from doing it? And in turn, you are putting yourself in jeopardy by involving yourself in their situation when it really don't have no good alternative for either side. It's just something to think about. It ain't no right or wrong. Again, this is an episode of Stories in a Workout. First of many. Hope we can keep this coming. All right, say bye.